churches don't support abortion, so...
Well, the thing is, the churches say that they're against abortion. They say they believe that it's murder, but then they're not living their lives like kids are being murdered. Because if you go to Planned Parenthood on a Saturday, there won't be thousands of Christians trying to shut it down by putting their bodies in front of the door. But that's the appropriate response to mass murder. You know, you won't see thousands of Christians hitting the streets trying to educate people like thousands of kids are getting murdered every day, you know? So we're saying, hey, church, you believe that abortion is wrong? Okay, you say that, but if you really believe it, then you got to put action to your belief. You got to put your belief into action, because faith without works is dead, right? So we're saying, church, wake up and do something about this. Let's come together and abolish this. Let's end it. So we go to expose...
Going to a pastor one-on-one and saying, talking to him, you're going to stand in front of a church on Mother's Day during services and be that big of a distraction. I understand if you got adults see these signs, fine, it's part of life and we got to deal with it and it's not right. But to let little kids, I have a 10-year-old that I wouldn't want my 10-year-old to see that sign. And yet you're showing...
Yes, it needs to be exposed because it saves people's lives.
Not the kids, not the children.
Well, children are going to see it anywhere we expose it. So that's something that is going to happen, you know. It's something that's going to happen, but we need to show it to people because it changes their minds, it wakes them up. It actually...
So let me ask you a question. Out of all the people you've stopped and tried to hand out a tract, how many have actually been responsive to you?
So there's been a great response from these people. Like, people have taken the literature. It seems like compared to most churches we go to, like, this seems like a better response. And that's awesome.
I've only watched people say, no, not interested. And I'm sure somebody's taking your literature and that's fine. They're in a hurry to get out of here.
Yeah.
Still...
But if they can read that and the literature can wake them up, you know. And this is an urgent situation. Like, mass murder is going to happen tomorrow. So if we take like an approach where we take all this time to meet with pastors and stuff, we're not really communicating the urgency of the situation. You know, like, if I know that there's
what you're doing here versus going and talking to a pastor on it, not during a service, that's going to make a difference in 24 hours.
Well, I'm saying,
big of a change standing out here handing out tracts. Again, I'm against abortion, so I'm not fighting that argument. But you're telling me that it's urgent, right?
Right.
So you go talk to a pastor when it's not during a service to see what we can partner up with or talk to.
We can do that.
But you're doing it during church services and being distracted.
No, we can do both, right? Because it's going to happen tomorrow. We need to go and reach a bunch of people and see if there's anybody who's going to wake up right now. You know, you got to shoot the message out to a bunch of people all the time because the situation is so urgent. Thousands of kids are getting murdered every day. Kids are getting murdered tomorrow morning, the next day, and the next day, and the next day. They're being murdered all around us by birth control. And a lot of Christians need to wake up now. We got to reach a lot of people now. So we can meet with the pastors and we can go and reach a bunch of people.
Birth control, is that what you're saying?
Hormonal birth control has the ability to prevent implantation and murder children.